Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. Now, as you could probably tell from my very few videos on it, I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. The other day, a friend of mine asked, how do I get into Star Wars? What's the best project to start off with? And I actually had trouble answering this. The obvious answer would have been to say something like the original trilogy, but they specifically said that they don't want to watch the quote-unquote old movies, so I had to think of another project. This made me realize something. Star Wars is one of the largest franchises in the world that's almost 50 years old. The more it exists, the more difficulty potential new fans are gonna face getting into it. And that is when I found my calling. Today, I'm going to help you, yes, you, Mohammed, find the perfect place to jump into Star Wars and get you to love it as much as I do. Yes, this video is inspired by the Cocomelon Variety Hours video on X-Men. Go check that video out, and thank you Marcus for the idea. Link to his video and channel will be in the description below. Also, let me get this out of the way. This video is not meant for established or hardcore fans of Star Wars. I once approached fans about the issue I faced and they all got mad at me, saying things like, oh, if they don't want to watch the original trilogy, they don't deserve Star Wars, or they need to watch it in the exact same way I did, otherwise they'll never get it. And I reject that sentiment. Star Wars should be for everyone, and everyone deserves to get into it how they want. And to those hardcore fans, not everyone wants to watch the old and slow original trilogy. We're in the age of TikTok ADHD. Please keep up. So join me, because together we're going to cover the art stories, the animations, and the standalone stuff. So be sure to watch until the end to see what is the right fit for you. Let's start off with the obvious watch order, the main 9 movies. Popular opinion dictates that you should watch in release order. This means that you should start with the original trilogy, then the prequels, and then finish off with the sequels. The main reason people ask new fans to watch this way is so you can enjoy the twist in episode 5 more. But let's be honest, if you're watching this video, you most likely already know what the twist is. You can also watch it chronologically to get a whole new experience. This means you can start with the prequels, then the originals, and finish off with the sequels. If you do decide to go with this method, I would also recommend watching the spin-offs that take place in between the prequels and originals to make them fit better. They also provide that shot of flashy Hollywood-style movie before the dated-looking but still good originals. While I do not recommend watching everything, including the shows chronologically, I do feel a sense of responsibility to at least present the table out for y'all who are on a mission to impress their relationship partner or something. Here is every live-action Star Wars project in chronological order. You'd start with The Acolyte, then go on to The Phantom Menace, then Attack of the Clones, then Revenge of the Sith, then Solo, then The Kenobi Show, then Andor, then Rogue One, then Star Wars A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, we'll get into this one in a bit, Ahsoka, Skeleton Crew, which comes out later this year, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and then you'll end off the If you're anything like my friend who doesn't want to watch the old stuff, you're most likely a modern, average, casual Star Wars fan. Well, in that case, let me introduce you to Disney Plus, more specifically, the Mandoverse, a collection of TV shows that are a fun gateway into the Star Wars universe for newbies. However, as easy as it is to push you to Disney Plus and leave it at that, there is a formula to watching the Mandoverse, and it is my duty to give it to you. What you'll need to do is watch it in this order. You'll have to start with Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, then you can go to the Book of Boba Fett, come back to Mandalorian Season 3, watch the Ahsoka show, and then finally Skeleton Crew, which comes out later this year. So as of now, really all you have to do is watch up till Ahsoka. And really, again, all you really need to do is watch the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian to see whether or not it's your thing. These shows all connect together, are focused on adventure, and are relatively short, so you can watch all of them while having a TV dinner with your family or something. Are you an adult who hates fun, or just want a bit more meat to the media you watch? Well then, this is the wrong video for you. Go watch House of the Dragon or something. I'm kidding. I've got just a selection for you. If you like political thrillers or heavier stories, watch Andor, then Rogue One. These two are tightly knit together and provide a smooth entryway to the original trilogy, which I do recommend you watch after Rogue One. If you got kids who you want to introduce to Star Wars, please, for the love of everything good, and I say this seriously, do not show them the movies. Your kids are on TikTok every day and get bored easily. Live action movies ain't for them, unless they're teenagers, in which case, go for it. The little kids, the obvious picks I would give are Resistance or Young Jedi Adventures. If you're a younger viewer or well-adjusted adult who likes animation, I'd recommend starting with the Clone Wars, the CG show, not the 2D one that's non-canon. That can come later. This is the absolute best way to get into Star Wars with the animation approach. Not Rebels, not The Bad Batch, but the Clone Wars 2008 show and pilot movie. Give it a chance and I guarantee you'll find something that you like in there. It's got everything that Star Wars is known for, both the good and the bad. Maybe you can only get attached to Star Wars through characters, in which case I suggest you follow the storyline or tragedy of Anakin Skywalker. This requires you to watch the prequels, the Kenobi show, and the original trilogy, in that order. If you want a shorter character journey, the tragedy of Cassian Andor is good with Andor and Rogue One. The Fall of the Jedi is also a quick arc to get engaged with. Watch The Acolyte and the prequels for that one. If you're an esteemed individual who likes animation, then The Bad Batch and Rebels are good shows to find strong character arcs with themes of found family that don't have depressing endings. Alright, maybe this video hasn't convinced you to spend a few hours watching Star Wars, but you're still interested in dipping your toes to see if it's worth it for you. Well, first of all, shame on you! I worked really hard on this presentation! And second, I also have a lineup you may enjoy. The projects I'm about to give you can be viewed by any newbie, and when you're done with them, if you're still not into Star Wars, you can leave. No harm, no foul. Hey kids, did you think Rebel Moon sucked? Do you wish it was better? Well, here is the better version, nearly 50 years older. It's a little indie movie that won't get popular anytime soon called Star Wars: A New Hope. And no, screw you, I'm not calling it just Star Wars. Go to hell, all of you classic fans, leave me alone. It's a classic story of a farm boy who becomes a hero that can be approached by literally anyone. It is the hero's journey, tale as old as time. Anyone can watch this. The next pick I can give you is Solo: A Star Wars Story. Basically, do you like heist or western films? Do you wish some of them were set in space? Well, this is the film to watch. Simple to get into, simple to leave when done. If you're someone who prefers series to movies, then I've got 3 good picks for you. You can either watch Andor, the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, or Skeleton Crew, which comes out later this year. For my goated animation connoisseurs out there, the pilot Clone Wars movie gives you an idea of what the series in its early form will be like. If you're truly interested in one-shots that aren't canon or follow a long narrative, the 2D Clone Wars show is a short jumping off point for you to look at. And if you want something more modern, Star Wars Visions is a great anthology series. It's even a nice window for my anime fans to jump through. And that's it. Those are all great ways to get into Star Wars and enjoy it with your friends and family. I hope this video was helpful, and if it wasn't, or you still don't care for Star Wars, boo-hoo, I guess?
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious.
Anyway guys, that's all it's gonna be from me. I promise my next video won't be about Star Wars. I review other things too, okay? Look, one of the videos on your screen is showing that now. But regardless, I hope this video was useful to you to get you started on your Star Wars journey and to find more projects in that IP that you like. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like if you like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to be part of the team. With that, I have been Captain Phoenix, and I will see you in another universe. Goodbye, my Rangers.